Come along with me as I bake some apple ham pies and some gingerbread cookies. 'Tis the season. These are my favorite gingerbread vegan cookies. They're super easy to make. Look how giant this pan is. These were the ingredients for the apple hand pies I was making. Honestly, it was pretty simple. Definitely took me a little bit, but just your basic ingredients. I did use the whole bag. After 9 minutes, the cookies were done. And then I'm just cutting the apples here. This was probably the most tedious part, and I probably could have cut the chunks smaller. Then I was adding the cinnamon, brown sugar, and butter to my apples. After about 10 minutes on high, it did start coming together. In this video, it's kind of liquidy still, but it comes together when it bakes in the oven anyways. And then here, I'm just rolling out my dough. This was the store-bought dough, so it was tightly wound, so I did have to use a rolling pin to get it as flat as I needed it to be. I was able to get 8 hand pies, or 8 circles from each sheet. You do need 2 sheets for 8 hand pies total, because each hand pie needs 2 sheets. This was probably the most satisfying part, cutting all the circles out, but another tedious part, just like cutting the apples. It did take me a while. I had company though. These were my co-chefs. They didn't do much, but they were there for company. There's the circles, the apples finally kind of came together. Here I'm just spooning a little bit onto each one. It was hard to tell how much I should put on there. Took a couple mistakes and a lot of cleanup figuring it out, but eventually I started putting less apples in there, so I would not put as much as I'm putting. It spilled all over the place and it was super sticky because it was brown sugar melted. I started to put the tops on each of the hand pies, using a fork to press around the edges. I was supposed to use an egg wash kind of as a glue in between the edges. Didn't do that, but I figured it out after the first batch. It's fine. This took a while, honestly. It's just a lot of pressing and making sure it doesn't leak. After I put the tops on, I cut 4 slits in each one, and then I started sprinkling some sugar and cinnamon on top of each one. It just kind of helps it caramelize once you put it in the oven and it bakes. And this is the final product. They turned out freaking delicious, if I'm being honest. And that's it. Thanks for watching my video, and I'll see y'all next time.